You thought you knew their playbook, 8 toxic phrases narcissists use to control you. But those were just the opening moves. The truth is, they never run out. Their words are weapons, polished, recycled, repeated, until you start to break. And that's why this matters. Because today, we expose the next 8 phrases. The ones they use when you think you finally caught on. The ones that dig deeper, cut sharper, and trap you where it hurts most. Before we uncover the rest of their playbook, remember this. If you value clarity over confusion and peace over control, hit like and subscribe. Because here, we expose the games. Phrase 1. You're remembering it wrong. A direct assault on your memory. This is advanced gaslighting. The goal isn't just to deny, but to rewire your past. Dr. Robin Stern, author of The Gaslight Effect, explains that once a victim doubts their memory, they begin to rely on the narcissist's version of events instead. And that's when the abuser becomes the only reliable narrator. The truth? Your memory isn't the problem. Their manipulation is. Phrase 2. If you really loved me, you'd... It sounds like longing, but it's leverage. This is conditional affection. Love reframed as a test you'll always fail. Dr. George Simon calls this emotional extortion, twisting love into proof of obedience. They demand sacrifice as evidence of devotion while never giving the same in return. Real love doesn't issue ultimatums. It proves itself without conditions. Phrase 3. Everyone agrees with me. Notice how suddenly everyone is on their side. It's not consensus, it's intimidation. This tactic is called triangulation, where narcissists drag in outside voices, real or fabricated, to isolate you. Psychologist Dr. Ramani warns, triangulation makes you believe you're outnumbered even when you're not. And here's the giveaway. If everyone really agreed, they wouldn't need to tell you. Phrase 4. You're the problem, not me. Projection at its finest. Everything they're guilty of suddenly becomes your flaw. Call them selfish, they'll call you selfish. Catch them lying, suddenly you're the liar. Projection is a defense mechanism documented since Freud, still recognized in modern psychology. It's simple. Accuse you first to avoid facing themselves. Phrase 5. Why can't you just let it go? It sounds like they're asking for peace, but the real message is simple. Stop reminding me of what I did. This is minimization disguised as concern. Your boundary becomes the problem, and their offense disappears in the background. What they're really saying is, your pain is inconvenient to me. But pain isn't resolved by silence. It's resolved by accountability. And when someone demands you let it go without making it right, they're not seeking harmony. They're seeking cover. Phrase 6. You're nothing without me. This isn't affection. It's erasure. A calculated attempt to strip away your identity until dependency feels like your only option. Dr. Ramani explains, narcissists break you down so you'll stop believing you have options. And once you believe that, they don't need chains. You'll stay willingly. But the truth is, if someone has to say this, it's because they fear the opposite, that you'll realize you're better without them. Phrase 7. I never said that. A classic, used relentlessly. You can recall the moment, cite the words, even show proof. None of it matters. They'll deny it flat. This tactic forces you into endless arguments, exhausting your energy while they rewrite reality. Dr. Robin Stern warns, gaslighters repeat lies with such confidence, victims start doubting the truth in front of them. When they say, I never said that, you're not debating honesty, you're debating existence. Phrase 8. You owe me. This is the closing trap. Every favor, every gift, every act of kindness was never free. It was an investment. And now the bill comes due. Dr. George Simon identifies this as covert aggression, appearing generous while secretly banking credit to use later. But generosity with strings isn't generosity at all. It's manipulation disguised as kindness. So, what does this all mean? You're remembering it wrong. If you really loved me, you owe me. These aren't phrases. They're weapons. Together, they build a system, a web of denial, guilt, projection, and control. But once you recognize the script, you see the pattern. And once you see the pattern, you can break it. Because words may trap you, but clarity sets you free. If this gave you clarity, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more breakdowns of manipulation tactics. And before you leave, watch 8 phrases used by narcissists, Part 1. It connects directly to this one, and you'll find it right here on the screen.